everybody, and thank you for joining. Today we're going to teach Paws Up, and we want to start with just explaining a little bit on what our technique is that we're using today. It's called luring. So I'm going to show you this with Oliver real quick. That's my dog. That's actually going to teach your dog on how to do Paws Up. So I have a piece of food here in my hand, just a tiny little piece of treat. You can choose if it's your kibble or if you want to use certain other food items. Cheese and hot dogs always go well. So whatever motivates your dog, that's something that you have to figure out on your own. I have some bacon treats here. That's actually Oliver's favorite. So luring is one of our techniques where we have the treat right by the dog's nose. So Oliver's trying to get it. And I'm going to lure him into a sit position. Yes, good job. You hear me say yes a lot in the videos. And the reason for that is that I mark the behavior when it happens and when Oliver does it right. And then the treat follows right after. So our marker word yes is something that you can use for this. If you work with a clicker, instead of the yes, you would click. Alrighty, let's do that again. Yes, good job. So that's just a quick explanation on luring, and we will start now with Paws Up. One safety tip here, if you're not in a carpeted room like I am, I actually brought a yoga mat. You want to make sure that your dog is on a surface that is non-slippery. We're going to start with something that you might have in your recycling bin, and that is a cardboard box. I've used something small right now and something that's not too high of a surface. We want to start with small items which are easy for your dog to accomplish. We will move to chairs later, and we will incorporate other items like boxes to have really cute prompts for your next holiday picture. So we start with a cardboard box. All you need to have again is your treat, have a non-slippery surface, obviously have your dog with you, and something that your dog can put his paws up on. So right now we're starting with a cardboard box here with Oliver. And in order for me to lure him onto the box, I obviously need to get him up. I have the treat right by his nose, remember the lure? And we're gonna lure all the way forward until he has the paws on the box. Good job, and off. So a couple of things here. Your dog might not be able to put his paws right on the box. Oliver obviously has practiced and trained this with me for a little while. So start with tiny little increments. If your dog just lifts one paw or puts one paw on the box, that is when you mark and reward, because that way you encourage your dog to continue to put his paws onto the box. So this is really what we want to see at this stage. So give it a try. Secondary, I want to make sure that you also have a signal for your dog to leave the area that you ask them to paws up on. So in this instance, Oliver is trained to use free. You could also use an okay or all done. So those are all nice cues here that you can use. And the more you practice with that, the more your dog will understand that that means paws are down. You can also use off if that's already on cue for you. Tossing a little treat away will help you to reset your dog. So I'm going to show you that in the next video. Paws up. Good job, baby. And off. Paws up. Yes. Good job. You can also work on duration. So that would be step number 2. If you have a good paws up already on, Oliver here continues to be on the box, so Oliver continues to get rewarded. Good job. So duration is something you can add to your practice here. So we're continuing with different objects here where Oliver will, yes, paws up on. So you see me rewarding every time he goes on the item, and also if he continues to stay on it, he gets continuous treats. So right now we have a wobbly ball, so that's your next level right there. Oliver, next step, paws up. Good job. So this is our second step. So you can also try it on a chair or on any other object that you have. I have another box here. Paws up. Good job. So make sure that you mark and reward very timely. So I'm going to show you this again. Off. Good job. Oliver, paws up. Yes. Good job. So once both front paws are on the object, that is when you mark and reward. And again, if you work on duration, then continue to reward as long as your dog stays in place. So right now I'm sitting, so it provides a little bit of a different picture for Oliver. Right now we just practiced when I was standing and taught him to paw up. I was standing either in front of him or I was standing right next to the object. Right now I need him to be right next to me on this cute little box so we can prep for our Christmas card. So I'm gonna, again, lure right by his nose with the treat. So it's a little bit different. I need to lure him around the box. Paws up. Good. And in this instance, he would probably make a cute little photo op if somebody would make a noise on the other side of the camera right now. So this is how you can stage your next Christmas card. I hope you enjoyed our little training session. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Thank you. Good job. Good job. You did great. Paws up. Yes. So we are working on capturing, yes, the pivot here for going around the object. So I'm going to see if Oliver, yes, will offer moving his hind legs and staying steady, yes, with his front legs on the object, yes. So every tiny little movement of his hind leg need to be rewarded here. So you really need to keep a close eye on that, yes. And then mark and reward when he moves. So you have to be really timely with that, and all you really do is capture that. So capturing is a great form of training. It has to do with, yes, has to do with a little bit more patience and just really capturing when your dog does the behavior. Yes, I'm just starting a different position right now, so I'm going to see if he can continue to move clockwise. Yes. It's really about the tiny little step. It really helps if you have a surface, yes, underneath, so you can really see that he turns because you are not, and you try not to prompt this whatsoever. You can't really see this, yes, on the picture because I really wanted him to be on the picture here, but my reward hand is on belly button height, yes. So I'm not waving a treat, yes, perfect. And you actually see that he continues to move around the object just by me waiting for him to move, yes, and then capturing this movement and rewarding it. I'm sorry, this is, I think a treat got stuck. Let's see if we can. Yes, beautiful. You're doing a good job. So now I'm walking a little bit with him because good. I want to make sure that you guys see this correctly. Good, and actually also can see my hands. And off. So I'm going to give him another break. Paws up. Good. So I'm rewarding him for the first step of the paws up, and then I'm going to capture on what he's doing. Yes, beautiful. So again, could be the left, could be the right, could be, yes, could be a little bit of adjustment. So he's really going by inches here. So now I'm going to push him just a little bit further and see if he can make one or two. Oh, nice. Good job. So that was actually a bigger step. That's really what I want to see right this second. Oliver keeps happy. He's a little bit eager to take the treat. Yes, perfect. So that was a big step. I hope this advanced option was a lot of fun for you. Oliver obviously loves his paws up. I don't even have to cue it. So I hope your dog enjoys it just as much.